Hi, it's Bentley's mom. Okay, we're going to do chapter 11, lesson 4, the mean absolute deviation. And I'm just going to do on the guided practice 1 and 2 because these problems take a long time. Okay, so for guided practice number 1, the first thing you do is you take the data and you find the mean first. So we have 108 plus 112 plus 122 plus 145 plus 160. And that equals 647. I put them in order for the mean. You don't have to put the data in order. Just add them up. We're going to divide by how many there are, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 647 divided by 5 is 129.4. That's the mean. Okay? Then we have to find out how far each of these numbers deviate from that. So we're going to do a subtraction problems. And the reason the word absolute is in here is because you have to take the absolute value of all of them. So when you subtract, only use the positive version. Okay? So otherwise, they'll just cancel each other out and you'll get 0. So make sure that you use only the positive version. So we're going to subtract each of these numbers from 129.4. So we're going to do 129.4 minus 108. 129.4 minus 112, 129.4 minus 122, and then here, it doesn't matter, again, the order you subtract, just make sure you use the positive number, which is the absolute value, 145 minus 129.4, and 160 minus 129.4. And if you think this takes forever, you're right, this takes a very long time. So the first one, we get 21.4, and then we get 17.4, and then we get 7.4, and then we get 15.6 and 30.6. So we're going to add all of these up, okay, which are the deviations, and find the mean of those. So you had to find the mean at the beginning, subtract it all, and then we're going to find the mean of these. So we're going to add all these together, and I get 92.4. I'm going to divide by how many there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 92.4 divided by 5 is 18.48. Can you see that, Bentley? Okay, that's the first one. Okay, and now we're going to do the second one. It's number 2. And let's do, so there's the Splash Lagoon and the Wild Water Bay. So I'm going to do the Splash Lagoon. And I think that's all I'm going to have time for, just this one. And then you have to do the Wild Water Bay after that. So you take the data, you add it all up. So you have 75 plus 95 plus 80 plus 110 plus 88. And you get 448. And we're going to divide it by 5. That's called the mean. And we get 89.6. This is the mean. Okay, and even using a calculator, this is the work that you should write. So there's still lots of work, even if you're using a calculator. So now I'm going to subtract every single piece of data from the mean. So I have 89.6 minus 75, 89.6 minus 80, 89.6 minus 88, and then I have 110 minus 89.6, and then I have 95 minus 89.6, okay? And again, if you did 89.6 minus 110, you'll just get the negative number and then just take the absolute value of that. So all of these numbers that you're using should end up being positive. So we get 14.6, 9.6, 1.6, 20.4, and then we have 5.4. Okay, so now that I have all the deviations, I'm going to find the mean of those. So I'm going to add all of these up, okay, and I'm going to get 51.6 and I'm going to divide by how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get 10.32. Okay? And this is the one for the splash lagoon. And then you do the exact same thing for the wild water bay, because it's two separate problems. Okay? So that's how you find the mean absolute deviation. Again, find the mean first, then subtract each piece of data from the mean. And then once you have all the differences here, you find the mean of those. So you add them up and divide by how many there are. Okay, and that's how you do it. So it takes a long time. And look at all this work. This is without a calculator. Okay, so again, I would use a calculator if you don't know how to, make sure you know how to subtract if you had to by hand. But this still takes a long time with the calculator, okay? And that's it. Have a great day.